live streaming. I guess I wasn't. But anyways, I thought I was live streaming the whole time, but I guess now since I checked again, I wasn't live streaming. That's fine. So before, what I was talking about the whole time, because I freaking thought I was live streaming, but I guess I wasn't, is that I'm drawing my OC, how she looks. And this is how she looks now. She's actually updated. She looks very different, honestly. And I like this style of her. She's like more pastel, vintage, aesthetic look. She got this vintage, aesthetic pastel look, and I actually like it a lot. Here's a picture of her on here in her bunny form. So this is how she looks right here. Exactly how she looks. I actually darkened the light. I darkened her outline color on the one that I'm doing right now. I darkened her highlight color, so it looks different. So it's gonna be darker because I want you guys to know that she has eyebrows, which you can barely see, but the eyebrows are like right there. But this is how she looks in her bunny form. I really thought I was live streaming before, but I guess I wasn't. I'm just drawing her. What I was saying before, the whole time when I thought I was live streaming was that those animations that I was gonna do, they actually got canceled because it was just a whole bunch of stuff. You know, my gallery and stuff, it was like, hey, you got 8 pictures in there, it's too full. And I'm like, wait, what? It's only 8 pictures. You know, on my phone, it has like almost about 200 pictures. And for some strange reason, it doesn't tell me, hey, you need to delete some of your pictures. Before my iPad, it's like, hey, you need to get rid of these 8 pictures. And it's not even that much. It's only 8 pictures, which is crazy. So I end up deleting some pictures that I think I accidentally deleted my animation videos. So those are canceled. The animations that I was going to post about her not liking broccoli, and I was editing and everything, is now gone because my iCloud, I guess, was too full. And I didn't even know you can update your storage, your gallery storage, and you have to freaking pay for that. And I never knew that. Why you gotta pay for storage? What is going on? Why do you gotta pay for pictures to be in a gallery or videos? I never heard of that. Never. But you have to, which is crazy. It's like pictures. Why do you have to pay for that, you know? I don't know how I'm going to be able to save all this stuff, animations, if it's going to keep asking me to pay for it. But I guess it's fine. But anyways, this is how she looks. Now, Luna, she updated so many times in so many years. You know, I kept changing her, and I couldn't really understand how I really want her to look. So this is her official look. She's got this pastel, vintage, aesthetic look. That's the type of look she got. Because I thought it would be really cute. Like, the outline is pretty bright, you know, and I really like how her new design is now. Like, it's more like pastel. I like the vintage old school look. Aesthetic also is intertwined with it, and I like it a lot. I like this art style, the way I did it, a lot, honestly. And I'm just in love with it. The colors are also really amazing, too, that I got for her. It perfectly matches her skin color because I mixed burgundy with her skin tone before she became pastel and stuff like that. I mixed her old skin tone with burgundy, and I made a perfect skin tone that actually looked good with her hair. So this is how she looks in her bunny tone, and the brown doesn't look like her regular brown color. It's like actually a burgundy mixed with brown. And you can tell just a little bit that her skin tone has changed. It actually looked like it's kind of blended in with her hair, but not too much. Obviously, her skin tone doesn't match her hair, but it's more like I don't know, something about the skin tone for her is perfect. I love the pastel. I love the aesthetic look. It really makes me want to keep this version of Luna, honestly, because I have changed Luna thousands and thousands of times, and I couldn't really understand how I really want my OC to be. I couldn't make up my mind how I want her to be at all. So I kept changing her. You guys, she would evolution from a freaking regular cat, because that's what she was at first. When I first started drawing, I didn't start on YouTube. I actually started paper drawing first when I got my first notebook, actually. And I think I was the age of 12, and I was drawing like crazy, 12 or 11. And I drew my OC, and she was a cat at first. And her name was not Luna or Sirius. Her name was actually Sunny. And she was based from Steven Universe. So literally, my OC was based off of Steven Universe when I first started her design. Because her name was Sunny Star Quartz. And you notice the name at the her last name, it was actually Quartz from Steven Universe, from Steven's mom. Yeah, I was a really big fan of Steven Universe. I really was. And so that's what she was based off of. She was based from Steven Universe, and like she didn't look nothing like Steven Universe, the characters, but she just wore a lot of Steven Universe clothes. She had a star on her shirt like all the time. And that's what she started from. She literally started from a cartoon show that I loved so much, which sadly actually ended like a couple of weeks ago. Steven Universe did end. And I never watched the full show because I never got time. And also I don't have cable. So I never ever got to really watch it. I only watched it at my grandma's house because my grandma always had cable. But I live with my dad, so we don't have cable over here. So I never got to watch Steven Universe episodes. So all I got when I went on Instagram was freaking spoilers all the time. It's just spoilers over and over. Spoilers. That's all it was, because I didn't have cable and I always went on Instagram. And I literally follow people who make Steven Universe type of content. And I got spoiled like plenty of times. But then at the same time, I didn't really care. I was like, oh my gosh, I might as well just get spoiled since I can't really watch the show because I don't have cable. So I'm just going to sit here and get spoiled and watch spoilers and probably watch the wrong episode I'm not even supposed to be on, because literally I'm still on season 2. For me, I think I'm still on season 2. Because I haven't seen Steven Universe in so long except for the spoilers that was on Instagram, literally. And it's just really horrible, honestly. I feel so bad, like, oh my god. But my OC started from Steven Universe. She always wore Steven Universe clothes. She was always holding a Steven Universe teddy bear plushie. She was a big Steven Universe fan when I first started from her. Then she started turning into a Chihuahua. So at first she was a cat, and then she turned into Chihuahua. And she still likes Steven Universe then, and that's when her name became Sirius. I slowly turned her name into Sirius Star. And I forgot what I named her middle name. Sunny Star. Yeah, I forgot her. I actually forgot Sirius' middle name. Somehow know her old middle name, which is Sirius Star Quartz. But other than that, she still loved Steven Universe. Then she actually became a bunny mixed with a deer. And then I changed her back, and she became a cheetah mixed with a cat. I didn't post it on YouTube. I actually drew her as a cheetah mixed with a cat on paper. And I did not understand what I really want her to be, honestly, because I kept changing her. I kept changing her for so many years now, and I kept changing and changing and changing. Almost every day I would change her, honestly. And I have been doing this for so many years, just changing her and not, like, literally knowing what I want her to be. So it's crazy how Luna actually, well, I made Sirius her cousin. I made Sirius her cousin because I don't want them to be the same person. Luna is a different person. Luna's full name is Luna Moon Angel. That's her full name, and her sister is Cirrus Star. And my whole channel started with Cirrus first, so that's why my channel name is called Cirrus Star, because it started off with Cirrus, but it was always Sunny Star. It was Sunny Quartz, or Sunny Star or Sunny Quartz. I think it was Sunny Quartz. Yeah, it was Sunny Quartz because I love Steven Universe like so much, but it unfortunately just ended. So, Cirrus Star, because it started off with Cirrus, but it was always Sunny. Oh, thank you. Sunny Star. It was Sunny's Quartz. I didn't even know anyone was replying because I have to check on my YouTube. That is so dumb. I didn't know anyone was replying. Yeah, it was Sunny Quartz because I love Steven Universe like so much, but it unfortunately just ended. So, I love your art. Cirrus Star, because it started off with Cirrus, but it was always Sunny. Oh, thank you. Sunny Star. It was Sunny's Quartz. Okay. So, for some reason, I didn't get any notifications, like, no one. I had to check my freaking live stream to see if somebody said something, but for some reason, I didn't get anything at all, which is really dumb. That's why I'm going to have to start live streaming on YouTube, just YouTube itself, but I don't know how to do that quite yet. I don't know how. This other girl somehow did it. I don't know how, but she did. She live streamed on YouTube, and I don't even know how to live stream on YouTube. She showed me how she did it, and I tried doing it, but I noticed that my YouTube looked different from hers, and so I asked her if she had a YouTube Red, but she didn't know what YouTube Red was. So, and you literally get you get the ads sometimes. You would get the ads, and they would be like, you want YouTube Red and stuff like that. And she didn't know what YouTube Red was, and I was like, I don't know how her YouTube is like that. I don't know how she live streams on YouTube, because when I tried doing it, her live streaming on YouTube is really different from mine. I don't know how. She said, but obviously she doesn't have YouTube Red because she doesn't know what it is, obviously. And and they give you a choice if you want YouTube Red or not. So she didn't have it. I don't know what she had to live stream on YouTube, and that's what I'm gonna start doing. Is start live streaming specifically just on YouTube and not getting different apps to live stream, because it's not letting me know if anyone is saying anything, honestly. It's just there, and it's not letting me know if anyone's here, which is kind of dumb and stupid. Like, I know you got here, I noticed that, but I didn't know you said that my art was cute or anything like that. I didn't see it for some strange reason. I wonder, did you see your own comment? Because in live streams, you can see your own comment pop up there, so I don't know. But I hope you did see it, because I didn't see it somehow. I didn't see it at all. But this is officially how she's going to look. A vintage, aesthetic, pastel, chocolate bunny. Made me want to name my YouTube channel Pastel Chocolate, because I'm a black animator. And I love pastel things, but I will rather love pastel things that go with chocolate dark skin. There's actually pastel clothes for dark women that I've seen, and it looks amazing, honestly. It really does. It looks amazing, and it really makes me want to change my YouTube channel name to Pastel Chocolate. I've seen so many cute names before. I've seen so many cute, adorable YouTube channel names. And it makes me just want to change my channel name to Pastel. I think it's a bad idea that I literally just said that because somebody took it. But, let's see. Chocolate. I've seen so many cute names before. I've seen so many cute, adorable YouTube channel names. I cited my screen because I was going to listen to some music. I was binge watching Daz and some animations. I was binge watching Daz playing The Sims because this is actually my first time watching him play The Sims. I don't know why I say binge watching. This is actually my first time watching him play The Sims because I just followed Daz Games. I just followed him like a month ago. Yeah, I just followed him like a month ago, and that wasn't too long ago. So I'm new to him. I'm new to his channel, like I really am. And I just bumped into one of his playlists of him playing The Sims. And so I decided to watch it, and oh my gosh, I love the series. I'm just kind of upset that he actually ended it because I was on one of his episodes when he said he wasn't going to end The Sims, but he doesn't do it anymore, even though he said that he wasn't going to end it. And that was a really good series, honestly, since I've been watching it, and it's a really good series. He's really funny. I love his Sims. He loves his Sims, obviously. The way he just cares for them, and it's amazing, honestly. But he stopped it, unfortunately, because all his new videos are mainly reactions or games, reaction to pageant moms that's just really bad and horrible people and don't care about their kids and rather literally have their kids just so they can be in the pageant, which is dumb. Why would you have your kids just for a pageant? What is wrong with you? You don't have kids and make love to a man and then be like, hey, I'm just think that maybe we should make our kids do pageants. I think the reason for why I have my kids is not because I love my husband and not because I want to have a future with him with my kids. I just really want them to be in a pageant. I don't care about my kids at all. For stupid trophies that doesn't make you... those trophies, honey, don't mean anything. They don't mean anything. Those trophies don't mean anything. But you're over here forcing your kids to do this stuff, which is really dumb. Forcing your kids to go to these pageants. And when they're kids, they rather stay home and watch Dora the Explorer, because they're kids. And she had her kids just because she wanted to have a pageant and make trophies with her kids. That's so manipulative, honestly. That's the only reason why you had kids, which is just so dumb. But yeah, I love Daz Games. Ever since I first found out about him, he's been super funny. I love his videos. I love his content. I love everything about him, because he be realistic. He have really good explanations for things. Explanations for things. And he be on point with that, It never sound like he's off of something most of the times, Yeah, I know people can be wrong. He been wrong before, but other than that, he always kept it real. It looked like her leg is broken, but it's literally like, this is her shoe part. I'm just going to make it look like a shoe then, because it literally looks like her leg is broken. Her shoe's like supposed to go right there, and her leg is just like poking out, because our legs have that little bump right there at the end. Though this is my OC in My Hero Academia, because I do have an Instagram, you guys. Follow me. It's Angel Moon Goddess 16. That's my Instagram. Angel Moon Goddess 16. And I make My Hero Academia content. Like, you have, those people on Instagram that actually have their OCs in My Hero Academia. That's what my OC is. And it's actually not that bad. I actually love the community. I love the fandom, actually. I really do. I love their art style when it comes to My Hero Academia. It makes me actually... So I end up falling in love with it, actually. And made my own... My OC. I've been having my OC, but she's in My Hero Academia. She has a quirk, of course. And her quirk is moon magic. I named it moon magic because she is part of the moon. She's the goddess of the moon. She has like powers of the moon, you know. She has moonlight magic. She has... Oh, that's what it was called. Not moon magic. Moonlight magic. Moonlight magic. So basically her powers are magic based. You know, because there's powers that are water based, fire based, but she's like magic, like magical type of cat in a hat. I mean, not cat in a hat. Bunny in a hat type of magic, you know, type of magic quirk she has. So she's a magic type, not, you know, I don't know if that's actually a thing, but I just made her a magic type. She's not a fire or water, she's just a magical type, you know. I was actually planning on making my own anime series. I don't know how, but I think I just want to make my anime series on Flipperclip. I'm pretty good at animating. I am. I just haven't animated in a long time, but I know how to animate smoothly, very smooth, honestly. And I really want to make Luna an animation for her. She still got... I'm trying to come up with her background story, her backstory, you know, about her life and how she was treated differently in heaven. Since it's a fiction, you know, this is my story and how everything goes up there in heaven, how it's different up there. How she's treated like she's actually abomination, you know. My angels, they have feelings. They're not like the Bible-based angels. My stuff are actually different because it's, you know, fiction and it's not real. It's just how I want. So I don't know if you guys think I'm like getting mad. I'm not mad or anything. It's just I had this whole argument with my friend, and he's over here talking about being concerned over me because just because I made my own backstory. Why would you need to be, you know, concerned for me for? I mean, I didn't do anything wrong. I mean, I'm not going through any trouble. That's the thing. He think I am gonna someday think that my stories are real. And I'm not. It's just a story. It's just her backstory from a fictional character. All this stuff came from my brain, you know, that I imagined, you know, and you're over here trying to say, be slick and be like, hey, I'm just worried for you because some people think it's real. I want you thinking that it's real, and I won't put that in the Bible, obviously. I am Christian. Well, that's what I say to myself. I am, since I go to church and I actually believe. But he thinks that I'm gonna end up somehow basically turning the Bible into like what I'm saying about Luna. Like somehow I'm gonna put my heaven into the Bible and change up the Bible how they say that how heaven is in the Bible, that I'm gonna change up somehow and make it the way I believe with my OC in the Bible. And I don't do stuff like that. I wouldn't change I can't even change it anyways, you know. But he's over here saying he's worried for me, which I really feel like he's just being slick on a cool. I'm worried that you're going to think that it's real. Basically, that's what he's saying. I'm not thinking that it's real. It's obvious. This is just her backstory. My OC, original, is a character. Original character, not original person. It's not a real person. It's a character that I made. And he's over here thinking that I'm going to somehow make it real. And I'm going to believe. I'm going to put all of my trust and beliefs into a cartoon character. That's basically what he's saying. And it's honestly, in the way he said it in disgust when I was talking to him that I made my own heaven. He said, you made your own heaven? Like, what is wrong with you? Did you just murder someone? Like, that's the type of question it sounded like. Like I murdered someone. Like, you just murdered someone? What is wrong with you? And that's the type of question he had. The question mark was too strong. The question mark was a little bit too strong, and it hit me really hard, The way he just questioned me like that, like I did something wrong, like you made your own heaven. People make different dimensions in stories. People make different worlds in stories. And you're getting upset at me because I made my own heaven? There's people who made their own heaven and made their own hell too. There's literally a show called Lucifer. They have their own way of seeing the devil. Like, they have their own way. They don't believe that the devil is actually a bad person, Like, the show is showcased, based on a man who's supposed to be he's not actually the devil, because they're acting. They're not real, they're acting. And it's about how a man is, he's the devil. But he don't act like the devil. Just because people on earth, they think, oh my gosh, the devil's bad and stuff like that. They made it to where the devil is actually a good type of person. He helps people and he's not bad, But that's what they wanted to make, And it's not, they don't believe that. They just wanted to make it to where the devil is different, And how I made my heaven different, to where my angels have emotions and that they have feelings, I feel like in the Bible, when they talk about the angels and stuff, I feel like they can't really have much freedom. And, and when I read it, we have freedom. Like, God gave us freedom, our choice to choose if we want to worship him or not, because he don't force us. In the Bible, it says he does not force us to do that, And I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be talking about animations, but I'm just venting real bad right now. I'm really venting because I'm really upset that he thinks that I'm going to think that this is going to become true, that I'm actually going to be that dumb and be like, hey, I think and he said it's not being dumb. It's human nature. It's human nature, but it's just because it's human nature, not everybody let that happen just because it's human nature, I'm not going to end up believing that Luna is real. I'm not going to end up believing that the heaven that I made is real, Because I'm just not like that. And it really hurts me how he just think that is something really wrong with me making my own story, how I want my own story to be. He have his own OC, he have his own character, and I never complained about that, never. But he's complaining about me having my own OC, my own heaven, how I want things to be. When it's this whole show called Lucifer, and how they have the devil, how he's not even bad. They made the devil to where he's actually good. And it's something that they created with their minds. They came together, they wrote it down on a piece of paper. We don't write down our lives on a piece of paper. Our lives are not like it's actually scripted. It's just how we live our lives. In stories, they create and they script and they write on paper how the movie's gonna go, They come together. And it's not real because it's a movie. And people are putting these things up, We don't really know how the devil really is, Not really. But in the Bible, it says that he's bad, But in this show called Lucifer, they made it to where he's a good person. And basically, they're saying that we don't really know how the devil really is. He could actually be a good person, Since he was and used to be an angel, he probably has some type of consciousness. But that's what the show is saying. And Aubrey's getting mad at me because I have my own heaven. Like, what type of stuff is that? Because I make my own OC. And her stuff is different. I'm adding the devils and the angels into her story because she's an angel herself. There needs to be some type of bad people, because when you make a movie, not every person in there is good. They need to have a bad person in there sometimes for more action, So they put bad people in there, and I decided to put demons in my backstory, because I need some type of bad people in there. And this is like angel. This is heaven / hell based. You know, it's mainly always gonna be heaven because my OC is an angel. She's not a demon. You know, every movie, every book that's told have some type of bad person in there, and he's over here acting like that just doesn't happen, and he's saying stuff like, you made your own heaven, like that's a bad thing that I did that, when it's not even real. I can't understand if I somehow made it real, made a heaven somehow, and that's going to be in the world, you know, and made my own heaven that's going to be in the world, and it was just actually impossible. You can't make your own heaven. Like a real heaven in the sky, place it up there and say, hey, you guys, I'm in my own heaven and stuff. You can't actually do that. But he's getting upset at me, and it's just crazy. I don't know. I'm just venting, and I'm really sorry about that. But anyways, you can't make your own heaven. Like a real heaven in the sky, place it up there and say, hey, you guys, I'm in my own heaven and stuff. You can't actually do that. But he's getting upset at me, and it's just crazy. I don't know. I'm just venting, and I'm really sorry about that. But anyways, you can't make your own heaven. Like a real heaven in the sky, place it up there and say, hey, you guys, I'm in my own heaven and stuff. You can't actually do that. But he's getting upset at me, and it's just crazy. I don't know. I'm just venting, and I'm really sorry about that. But anyways, you can't make your own heaven. Like a real heaven in the sky. So not many people are here, so it's fine, honestly. I'm actually about to end the live stream here. I've just been venting the whole time. I'll live stream another time, you guys. Cirrus out.